अभी बोलता है क्या?
हाँ, दुर्लभ।
कौन सा जगह में ऐसा बोलता है? कौन सा एरिया में?
पहाड़िया,
कमार और पहाड़िया भी बोलता है।
हाँ, पहाड़िया भी बोल।
पहाड़िया,
कमार जाति
पहाड़िया, पहाड़िया,
कमार जाति पहाड़िया लोग।
कमार जाति,
कमार जाति पहाड़िया लोग है।
पहाड़िया लोग।
हाँ।
The Kamar, a primitive tribe inhabiting in the states of Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. They are also called as Pahadiya Jati. The Kamar are inhabiting in the hill districts of Vilaspur, Durg, Sarguja and Raipur. But however, the main concentration is in Ghaziabad and Damtari Tahsils of Raipur district. Kamar are inhabiting in the interior jungles. It became very difficult for us to identify the Kamar people. So it took almost 4 days for me to identify the Kamars. With the help of the local people, I have identified the Kamar villages. As though I have identified, but the number of families living in one village is very less. So it took almost a week for me to identify the population. Here we can see the interior jungle where we are going. This is almost under the control of the Naxalites. Without the help of the Naxalites, without their consent, it is very difficult to go into the jungle. And I have obtained the permission to document the ethnic vision of the Kamar people. Now we are reaching one of the biggest village of the Kamar, which is also very important for us for our ethnic documentation. The village name is Kamar Dera in the block of Baga Bahar, which you are observing here. This is the primary school of the Kamars in this region, and we can see the habitation place, how the houses and the streets and the people are inhabiting in this region. The Kamar villages comprises houses scattered here and there. The area around the house is enclosed within bamboo wattle fencing or wooden fencing. This implies an individualistic housing pattern. The communal place for conducting the dances, ceremonies, village meetings is located at a central place. The Kamar houses are rectangular shaped, having mud walls and floor and grass, that is piri thatch roof. The spacious veranda in front is an unique feature as it serves the many purposes like husking grains, sleeping and entertaining the guests. The main house is a single room. The interior is functionally divided into 3 parts: kitchen, store and living. The remarkable feature of the house is the attic, made of bamboo or wood, approached by a wooden ladder or a bamboo ladder. It serves as a general storeroom for storing grains and foodstuff in large baskets. The pigsty and cattle shed are separately built within the campus. Each house has its own kitchen garden where pumpkin, gourds, maize, chilies, tobacco leaves are grown. The houses and its surroundings are generally kept neat and clean. The house in plain villages are larger in size than those in the hill settlements. The dress of both men and women are very simple, and there is no specific jewelry worn by these people. The women wear a sari and a blouse, and the conditions of the living is very poor, and there is no special dress meant for the women and the men. Men wear a white dhoti and a shirt, and a turban is a must for all male members who are aged above 50 years. To protect from the winter, they purchase the second clothes from the nearby market, like sweaters, coats, and jackets, etc.
सोरी है, बरसात है, मोह गया, जगोट, नेतम, मराई, और कुछ गोत्र है? बताओ गोत्र। आपका गोत्र क्या है?
गोत्र है नेताम हुई।
नेताम। आपका गोत्र क्या है?
ये बताई नहीं।
आपका गोत्र?
हमरो नेताम
ये रिलेशन है, यही का है, वो बाहर का है।
ये
आपका
हाँ नेताम
नेताम नेताम और मेताम सब आपका नेताम सबका
अलग अलग है।
मराई है।
ये क्या है? मराई फर्स्ट वन। सो ये 6 गोत्र है, और इससे भी दूसरा है क्या बताओ? मरई, नेताम, जगत, मोहरिया, सोरी, मरैट। और आपका कुछ मालूम है? और कुछ है गोत्र? 6 गोत्र और ले। Kamar is an endogamous tribe. Within the Kamar, they have the exogamous clans. Different clans are existing. Each clan is an exogamous clan. Within the clan, they cannot marry. The clan members of the same clan will be treated as brothers and sisters. Clan exogamy is strictly followed. If anybody marries within the clan, they will be strictly excommunicated from the village. So, it is observed in almost all the clans, strict exogamy is followed for the marriage. Acha.
Members of the Netam and Markham clans prefer to intermarry, and their union are regarded as very appropriate. The clan names of Kamar indeed originated from Gondi and occur among Gondi tribe. Dube in 1951 also expressed the same view. In his writings, he mentions that Netam would to be derived from the Gondi word Nei for dog, and Markham from the Gondi term Marka for mango. Like the Netam of Gondi tribe, the Netam clan of the Kamar observes the taboo on eating the tortoise. The clan organizations, which are exogamous units, is still important and occupies a very significant place in the social organization of the Kamar tribe.
समधान जो है नाता बन गए, समधान तो भैया का हाथ हो, वो भैया को कर भाई का हाथ हो, वो कर सारा समधि कहूँ वैसे ढंग के हमारे गोत्र में ये चलता है।
अच्छा, ठीक है।
बड़ी टाइप के।
The Kamar family, the smallest basic social unit, is nuclear and patriarchal in nature. It is mostly a family of man, his wife, and unmarried children. Sometimes divorced or unmarried brothers and sisters, dependent old parents are included in the family. The descent is patrilineal or agnatic descent. Inheritance of property is through father line or male line. The rules of residence is patrilocal. Traditionally, the giant families were common, but nowadays the nuclear families are predominant among the Kamar tribe. Neolocal residence is common. After marriage, all the sons share the property equally, that is male equigeniture. If a man dies without a male heir, this property goes to his brothers or their sons. The daughters do not have any right to inherit the parental property. Monogamy is the rule, but polygyny is also observed occasionally. So one can notice polygynous families along with the monogamous families. The father or the eldest member of the family enjoys the authority. Full authority vests in the hands of the male members. Women have no decision-making power, but she is consulted by men while taking certain important decisions. The decisions regarding family affairs are taken by father or eldest male member of the family in consultation with the family members. The child is the most vulnerable individual in the difficult and inaccessible areas inhabited by the tribal people, especially the Kamar tribe. Right from the stage of conception till delivery, as well as for a further period of 6 years after birth, the child runs grave risks of death or physical and mental retardation. If it survives this crucial period, he will withstand and live for a long life. The children in the tribal areas, as well as the pregnant and lactating mothers, do not have access to the minimum medical care. On reaching school-going age, such children are either incapacitated to attend school or prefer to drop out soon after joining the school.
आप लोग डिलीवरी कहाँ करता है? हॉस्पिटल में करता है, यहीं घर में करता है? घर में कौन दाई करता है क्या? हाँ, दाई करता है। दाई जो करता है अच्छा लगता है आप लोग को? कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है? को दाई को क्या बोलता है आपका भाषा में? कामा,
मातारी.
मातारी. So the dai is called as matari. So she performs the delivery for these people. Even today they have the traditional practice.
Until the stump separates by a natural process of mummification, the mother may not move from the house. She must lie with her child on the ground. No broom may be brought near her. She must not put her hand against the wall. She is not allowed to take normal food, but she is given kanjri, beans, roots, or the fruit of the oak tree. She must not clean her teeth with a stick of a katai, and her friends grind up some katai bark and put it in hot water for her to drink, which helps in improving the health status of the mother. When there is any trouble in feeding the child, the mother prepares the milk medicine by grinding a root of the dudi bell and consumes with water to get more milk to feed the child.
सात बच्चा पैदा होता है ना, उसके बाद में 6 दिन में कुछ फंक्शन करता है ना, उसका क्या बोलता है? छठवा. छठी में क्या क्या करता है बताओ?
हमारे में कमारी में ना छठी में का है वो दारू देता 7 बोतल.
अच्छा, 7 बोतल. किसको देता है?
वो सब सगा.
अच्छा, सब लोगों को
सगा. बस्ती के जब बस्ती के निमंत्रण अब बस्ती के सब हो गए है. अच्छा, तो सब लोग घर में बुलाना है. अच्छा, छठी होती कर घर में बुलाबो, वो मल्लक देवो थोड़ा. बस इतना ही. खाना हाँ, खाना भी देथन।
अच्छा, छठी के दिन कुछ बच्चा को कुछ नाना पे ये सब
कोई साबुन देना है, कपड़ा देना है, कुछ चड्डी पैंट कुर्ता है।
कौन देता है? कौन देता है?
जो हमन सगा बोते मन देवो।
अच्छा अच्छा। और 15 दिन में हंडी दरमिनी कुछ करता है क्या?
हाँ, 15 दिन में करता
है। क्या है इसका नाम?
ओला हाड़ी धरनी कथन।
हाड़ी धरनी। हाड़ी धरनी में क्या वो करता है बोल?
हाड़ी धर में का वो देखो 2 बोतल मन तरफ तुरपा देते हैं और 2-4 झन लखवा दी चलो
बस
उतनी है।
1 मिनट।
ज्यादा खर्च है छठी में होते।
छठी में ज्यादा खर्च होता है।
The Kamar or an endogamous tribe, marriage outside the tribe is not permitted. No marriage is also permitted between persons belonging to the same clan. Among the Kamars, marriage takes place in the month of Fagun, that is February and March. Baisakha, that is April and May. Marriage by negotiation is called as Biva, which is the general rule and most preferred form of marriage. Besides this, there are other different forms of marriage or by acquiring a mate found among them.
So, उसमें सुख में क्या क्या देता है?
अब सुख में का देथन सगाई देथा करथन ना, तब का है हमार में 700 पैसा देथन।
700 रुपया।
हाँ, और 700 रुपया है। साड़ी उड़ी देथन, चूड़ी उड़ी सब
छोकरी सवांगा जानता, चूड़ी है, कुंडली है,
छोकरी के सब सवांगा
देता है।
और पैसा ला नावत के देथन।
हाँ, मन पसंद है। हाँ, सगे में भी मोहम्मद के बरात जाथन।
अच्छा, ओके।
आधा बिहाव के खर्चा पड़ जाते हैं।
अच्छा अच्छा। बिगा में कुछ मांस गेम्स का देता है यार शुद्ध सही भोजन देता है बिगा में?
बिहा में वो दिल अच्छी दी वो कर हमन मांगनी।
मांस उड़े बैग है।
ओकर बाद निर्णय में कम से कम 15,000 सरकार के
पंचायत को देना पड़ता है। So marriage by elopement is called as ude bage. So in that case, the bride, the boy has to pay 15,000 rupees to the traditional panchayat to get admit, and the marriage will be performed. Ude bage. और
20,000 से कम नहीं पड़े।
नाम क्या बोलता है उसका?
यानी कि बिहात्री यानी
बिहात्री। और 20,000 कौन देना पड़ता है? लड़का देना पड़ता है। Marriage by capture exists among these people. It is called as bihatri. So in that case, the boy has to pay fine around 20,000 rupees to the Kul Panchayat. Then only the marriage will be accepted. Otherwise, it will not be accepted. So this fine will be used for the community purpose and the village purpose, and also they will have a grand feast for 2 to 3 days. All the members of the village and kinsmen. Then और एक शादी है। जब लड़का को शादी करना है तो आपका लड़की है, वो लड़का आएगा आपका घर में 1 बरस 2 बरस आपका सेवा करेगा, खेती बाड़ी करेगा, बाद में शादी होता है। ऐसा भी है ना? उस शादी का नाम क्या बोलता है? घर जिया। ओके। The marriage by service exists among these people. और जब एक लड़की को पसंद हो जाता है लड़का को, वो लड़का नहीं मांगता है, वो लड़की अपना आप लड़का का घर को आ जाता है।
हाँ हाँ।
उस शादी का नाम क्या बोलता है? अपना आप आ जाती है।
तो वो तो उड़िया जी हम समझ जा। उड़िया
उड़रिया।
उड़िया यानी कि पैठू नहीं हो।
क्या बोलता है? भागता नहीं, अपना आप आ जाती है घर को। क्या क्या बोलता है? पैठू। पैठू। Marriage by voluntary exists among these people. It is called as Paitu. In this ceremony, the girl will come herself to the boy's house and settles there. The boy has to marry, and in this case, they have to give a feast, the girl and also the boy. So the different forms of marriage exist among these people. और किसी फेस्टिवल में जात करता है ना, उस समय में लड़का लोग पसंद कर शादी कर लेता है, अपना आप कर लेता है। उसको फाइन है ना, फाइन देने का नहीं है उसका। कहीं ऐसा होता है क्या? इसका बारे में पूछ लो। Have a different form of marriage which is called as Jayamala Sada, which is an unique type of marriage which is takes place in the month of Chaitra and Palguna. It is a Chaitra festival will be performed. In this festival, the boy and a girl whosoever likes, they can marry. So in that case, they will not be fined, and there is no need of giving any feast for the people also. Because of the poverty, those who are very poor, both boys and girls, they will go for such a type of marriage, and they need not pay the bride price and need not give the feast. That is the unique characteristics of this marriage. Thank you. Widower is called as Didava and widow is called as Radi. Here, widow cannot marry, but he can have a companion and she can live with the husband. Whereas widower can marry and he has the right to live with his wife by
मर गया ऐसे कहना है तो हमन मला ऐसे
मला कहते हैं।
The Kamar won't perform elaborate death rites. They bury the dead body. In case of abnormal deaths caused by pregnancy, childbirth, disease, accident, and attack of wild animals, the dead bodies are burnt immediately. The whole village observes mourning on the day a death takes place, and any kind of subsistence activity is totally banned. The purificatory rite called as Daskarma are observed on the 10th day, in which the villagers and the kith and kin are entertained in a great feast. Ceremonial hair cuttings takes place in the presence of all relatives by a member of other clan, and then all take bath. After returning home, they apply a little of turmeric mixed oil, and with this they are supposed to have become clean. The women belonging to the deceased person's family throw away all the olden earthen pots and cook a quantity of rice in a new earthen pot. The cooked food is served to all the members who have attended the Dashkarma rites. In the case of unnatural death, the Kamars do not perform any death rituals. In that case, they go to the jungle along with the Baiga and sacrifice animal so that such mishappening is not repeated in the family again. Professor S.C. Dube in 1951 in his monograph mentions that the Kamar are all connected with the axe, bow and arrow, that is dye and bureau cultivation, collection of minor forest produce and hunting. In another reference, M.A. Shearing in 1879 mentions that the Kamar are found in the remote jungles of Raipur, where they lead a wild life subsisting on game and on the product of the forest. They have a great aversion to agriculture. According to my observations, there is no doubt once the Kamar or the food gatherers, hunters and fishing communities totally depending on the forest and forest produce. Now they have changed their occupation from food gathering to hunting. Now they became the agriculturists and forest laborers. Many of them are changed their occupation. Now their dependency is on making the bamboo baskets. The Kamars are having their own bamboo groves in the forest. The bamboo groves they will worship, and also the bamboo groves are their own property in the concerned regions. The bamboo groves provides them substance of economy presently for many families. Here we can observe almost all the women are engaged in the basket making and different type of bamboo baskets and containers they are preparing. It is a regular affair for the old men and women in preparing the bamboo baskets. They sell these bamboo containers in the nearby market for their livelihood.
अभी ये जंगल से अभी हमन फसल उगाथन भाई
फसल
हाँ
कैसा कौन सा
लाख वाला
लाख वाला और
तेंदू चार तो ये नंदाई गेगा पहली पहली करन होला
तेंदू चार और महुआ हाँ महुआ तो मुख्य का है महुआ और केन जमीन से आता है ना वो जमीन से
हाँ कांदा कांदा
रूट्स कांदा क्या क्या कांदा लेके आते हैं
बाटेड़ो
हमारे बातेड़ो कथन होला
बटाडो
इधर बोलो ना यार तो सबको
बातेड़ो कथन एठन लाओ कुंदरू कांदा
हाँ
वही लामथन वही मिलते जंगल मन में तो कुछ तो नहीं है।
अच्छा मांस का चीज क्या क्या मिलता है
हाँ
मांस का चीज
क्या क्या मांस की तो जंगल जंगल नहीं
जंगली नहीं है
हाँ
नहीं जाता जंगल में
नहीं जानू जंगल छता के न गए जंगल नहीं है
सुअर भी नहीं है
हाँ
खरगोश नहीं है कुछ नहीं मिलता आप लोगों को ओह there is no wildlife, there is no any kind of flesh animals they are getting from the forest. Forest is totally barren with the wildlife and also the different kind of animals. Okay.
In the shifting cultivation, they grow millet, kandul, naizil, ragi, black gram, beans, brinjal, chilies, etc. Collection of mahua flowers during summer season provides them a gainful pursuit. The Kamar men take advantage of leisure, especially during festive occasions like famous Chhat Parb, to hunt in the groups. The weapons of hunting are simple bow and arrow, knife and axe. For many Kamar families, shifting cultivation is a primary occupation. Even today, they are doing the shifting cultivation. Very few of them are having settled agriculture as their main occupation. The secondary occupation for many families is bamboo basket making and selling to the neighborhood. They had their own bamboo groves in the forest. They used to collect the bamboo from the forest without any problem. The problem has started with the introduction of the forest policies and the restrictions for collecting the bamboo from the forest. Many Kamars lost their Podu lands, that is shifty cultivation lands, because of introducing of the forest policies. Now they are not able to get the bamboo also for making the baskets. These are some of the important problems which the Kamars are facing in this region. Many Kamars adopted wage labor as their main occupation, such as road laying, brick making, and forest laborers. Some of them are migrated to the nearby towns to do rickshaw pulling and wage labors in many of the shops. When the forest policies were introduced, the government promised to the Kamar that they will provide 500 bamboos for a family in each year. That was done only for 2 years. Later on, the supply of the bamboo was also stopped. Now, they are purchasing the bamboo from the open market, which is expensive for them.
लाख में साल भर में 1500 मिले थे, अब वो तरफ मिलते वैसे। अब हमरो को तो उसने बसोड़ बना है, तो बसोड़ में तमर करन मुश्किल से एक बार नहीं थे 2 बार मिलते, तो बाद में बस
अदर ब्लॉक में
हाँ
1500 bamboos.
अब इनको इस ब्लॉक में 100
Only 100
ओनली
per year.
हाँ पर ईयर।
वो कैसा जीवन करोगे आप?
इनमें भी मिलते हैं, तो कोपरा डिपो है और राजिम डिपो है, मन में भी फुल मिलते हैं, लेकिन ये फिंगेश्वर डिपो में हमें मन अगर नहीं मिले थे।
आपको बैम्बू अच्छा चाहिए, मिलने से आप जीवन कर सकते हैं।
मिल ही ना होकर हिसाब से सामान अब ज्यादा बन गई।
This is the problem. They are not able to get to the bamboos, and they are not able to go and cut the bamboos in the forest also. That is restricted by forest people. So their request is, for the substance of economy, for their livelihood, they want more bamboos should be given, or otherwise some bamboo grooves should be given for them for their living. They will take care of the bamboo grooves. हाँ, उस जमाने का अच्छा था खाना पीना, और अभी अच्छा है क्या बताओ?
ये अनाज खाए से अच्छा है।
ये खाना अच्छा है? कैसा?
उसमें पेट भरता है, ताकत चढ़ता है।
ये खाना ताकत है या वो खाना ताकत है?
वो खाना भूख लगता है, मीठ खाना।
वो समय बाद
वो समय निकल गया।
हाँ,
खाना कुछ
आगू की जमाना रही से पहले बात है।
हाँ पहले
छिन काला को जिंदगी बचा है, लकड़ा मार तंदू चार खा के जिंदगी बचा है। आपके लिए कभी खा भी नहीं, पच नहीं सके।
अच्छा
हाँ,
अभी ये खाना चावल खाने से आप सीखते हैं? हाँ? चावल पसंद कर रहे हैं? उस जमाने से भी अच्छा है। अच्छा है। ओह,
हमारा के रामधन क्या और खान दूध इतनी खा।
महुआ का लड्डू बनाता था? उसके बारे में बताओ, क्या क्या खाता था बताओ।
अब अभी खाने का नहीं सके पचेगा। हाँ, चट्टी आते, उल्टी आते कहीं।
हाँ, उस समय में क्या 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 था आप?
क्या खाते रहे? क्या खा रहे? तेलुचा
सब खाना
महुआ का लड्डू बना के खान। और महुआ ऐसे आगे धरा के ओला भूंजन, ओला खान, तब ताकत रहा है।
ताकत रहा है। अच्छा, अभी ताकत नहीं है बच्चा को लोग।
मोहन तेंदू तीन तक काला खाबे। ओगन जंगल से काला बिंदु मोहन है ये बड़ी बात है ना। दादम बिना गाड़ी से मोहन बिन तक की। अब का कर जा?
उस समय तो मांस भी बहुत मिलता था ना जंगल से। हाँ,
वो घनी के बाद वो घनी में मांस मारन।
हाँ
हाँ, और खान।
हाँ,
जंगल में तो मांस नहीं, कुछ नहीं,
कुछ नहीं है, सभी खत्म हो गया।
अब जगह भागी
वो 12 आदमी है ना।
हाँ,
12 लाख हम।
अच्छा, आप फॉरेस्ट का
बोलेंगे हम?
हाँ,
ऐसा मामले से हम लोग कोई काम कर रही है, काम आगे बढ़ा।
बिना महुआ नहीं चलता।
बिना हम हमारा
देवता धान में रहूं तरफ नहीं सकल।
अच्छा तरफ फन हमन।
अच्छा हर एक घर में बना लेते आप? घर में आप बना लेते हैं?
हाँ।
मैं और एक पूछना चाहता हूँ, आप जो छोटा बच्चा
गाय साहब,
हाँ
हाँ,
उस जमाने का अच्छा था खाना पीना और अभी अच्छा है क्या बताओ?
ये अनाज खाए से अच्छा है।
ये खाना अच्छा है?
हाँ।
कैसा?
उसमें पेट भरता है, ताकत चढ़ता है।
ये खाना ताकत है या वो खाना ताकत है?
वो खाना भूख लगता है मीठा।
वो समय बात साहब,
वो समय निकल गया।
हाँ
कांदा कुसा खाते
जमाना रही से पहले बात है।
हाँ पहले
छिन काला को जिंदगी बचा है, लकड़ा मार तेंदू चार खा के जिंदगी बचा है। आपके लेकर हम खा भी नहीं, पच नहीं सके।
अच्छा
हाँ,
अभी ये खाना चावल खाने से आप सीखते हैं?
हाँ, हाँ,
चावल पसंद कर रहे हैं?
हाँ,
उस जमाने से भी अच्छा है।
अच्छा है,
अच्छा है। ओह हाँ। आपका देवी देवताओं के बारे में कुछ बताएं, क्या क्या देवी देवताओं को पूजा करता है, कैसे करता है?
अब देवी देवता का घर में दूल्हा देव,
घर का देवता कौन होता है?
दूल्हा देव।
घर देवता इज दूल्हा देव। दूल्हा देव।
और माता
अम्मा
माता
माता कौन है? नाम है
बूढ़ी मैया।
बूढ़ी मैया।
और शीतला माता।
इंदु पक्का शीतला माता को पूजा करता है। और आप पूजा करता है? कौन सा महीने में कैसा पूजा करता है? कैसा? फाल्गुन में दूल्हा देवी का पूजा करता है।
बोकरा
करता है।
सब देव की पूजा, सब देवता के 3-4 देव करना है ना, तो फागुने में हमन करते हैं
सब देवताओं को फाल्गुन में। बुढ़िया मैया को भी सब फाल्गुन में, शुक्ला माता को भी फाल्गुन में। उसमें विशेष क्या है? उसमें तो तीनों इसी दूल्हा देवी का पवित्र क्या है? उसमें गांव का और कोई ये आता है ना, ये सब भी नहीं आने के लिए कौन सा देवता को पूजा करता है?
शीतला
मैया को क्यों पूजा करता है?
वो तो कहीं कुछ नहीं आतेगा, माता आते ऐसे नहीं
ठंडे करते
वॉमिटिंग स्टमक दिला जाता है, इसलिए शुक्ला माता को पूजा करता है। अच्छा, they worship Shukla Mata for protecting from smallpox, diarrhea and different type of ailments. They will be worshipping Shukla Mata. और दूल्हा देवी को क्यों पूजा करता है?
दूल्हा देवी हमन घर में मड़ा है पूजा करते हैं। बोला
घर में पूजा। They worship, it is a family deity, दूल्हा देवी. They will worship in the house itself. And बूढ़ी मैया भी घरेच में हमन पूजा करते हैं। पूजा करता है। सो ग्राम का है शुक्ला माता एक ही है। एक ही है। वो ठाकुर देव भी पूजा करता है। ठाकुर देव समझ जाओ, गाँव के मुख्य यही है। ठाकुर देव को कब करता है पूजा? फाल्गुन में। फाल्गुन मंथ। उस ठाकुर देव को क्या क्या करता है पूजा? क्यों करता है?
बकरा देता है। वो कहाँ है? वो मुख्यालय देव है, तो बोला कहाँ है? अब मनाना गुनाना है तो वही लहुम जग देना है, वही ला ये करना है, पान फूल चढ़ाना है।
The Kamar worships different gods. The family deities of Kamar includes Dharti Ma, that is Mother Earth, and ancestral spirits such as Buddha, Raja and Duladio. All these family deities they keep inside the house. The village gods worshipped by the Kamar are Mai, Devi, Badi Mata, Manjli Mata, Sanduri Mata, Choti Mata are some of the gods worshipped by the villagers together. The Kamars who are inhabiting in and around Bami hills worship Bahmani Ma, and also the cult of Kancha Dhruva is observed in the areas of Bindarwagar, Jamindari. While describing the Jeev, that is soul, Professor S.C. Dube mentions that among the Kamars, the belief in Jeev, which may in other words be described as the soul substance, is universal. It is the Jeev which keeps a man living, walking and talking. Death occurs when the Jeev leaves the body permanently. The Kamar observe a number of religious ceremonies, among them Hareli, Nawahali, Pora or Pola, Diwali, Chachara, Fagun Tihar are some of the important religious ceremonies observed by the Kamars. Hareli is an important ceremony performed for the welfare of the families and the village. The Baiga performs the ceremony. The Baiga collects the grass from the roof of each house, makes a sacrificial fire, that is homa, and sacrifices a chicken. All the members of the families also sacrifices the chicken. The sacrificed chicken will be consumed by the individual family members. Navakhali is the harvesting festival which is celebrated by the Kamar in the month of August to September or October. When the crop is harvesting, they will collect the new crop and offer it to the god by the women folk, and on that day they will sing songs and dance and worship the family deities and also the Mother Earth, that Mother Earth has given good crops for their living. Diwali is the another important festival which is performed by the Kamar people. It is a Hindu festival observed by the Kamar. On that day, they will take bath and wear new clothes and worship the Hindu god Lord Krishna, who protected them, the demons. Fagun Tihar is an important festival observed by the Kamar people, which is observed in the month of Fagun, that is February and March. They worship Thakur Dev on this day. This festival is performed in the family level. After taking their bath, the male members of the family assemble in the cooking room. Homakunda with sal gum is offered. The head of the family takes some fresh half-blown mahua flowers, washes them with water and keeps in front of the Gota Duma, that is the platform of the family deities. On this great occasion, meat or pork and a mahua liquor is considered to be necessary on this day. On this day, evening, they will sing songs and dances will be performed. आपका कुल पंचायत है क्या? कुल का आपका कुल आपका जाति गई ना?
हाँ।
कमार का कुल पंचायत है क्या?
जाति के हवे हमारा समाज पंचायत कहा थे, समाज वाला है ना।
अच्छा, उसको क्या बोलता है आप? बैठक होती है ना?
हाँ, बैठक कथन का जब आना है, कुछ भी कारण हो जाते, कारण उसका कहीं भी हो जाते, कुछ काकरो लड़की काकरो घर जाना है कि काकरो कहीं कुछ हो गए, सगा संबंधी से सकला के बैठक करते हैं।
अच्छा, उस बैठक में क्या क्या कौन सा आप उसमें लेके आता है, कैसा ये करता है, कौन सा केस? शादी करता है और मर्द और औरत को सेपरेट करना, और कुछ झगड़ा गिगड़ा होने से।
हाँ, वो तो झगड़ा होने से वो में क्या है,
झगड़ा करने वाला दंड चाहिए,
दंड 2-4 पैसा लगा लोगे कि अपन साथ।
कितना दंड लगाता है?
वो कहाँ है, देख के लगाते हैं 100-50 ऐसे। अब गरीब आदमी तो कत्का लगा देगा करे
उसका प्रधान होता है ना गांव का।
हाँ,
उसमें उसका नाम क्या बोलता है? उसका प्रधान बोलता है, पटेल बोलता है।
होला काय कथन है गांव के बन हावे तो सियान
बोलता है।
हाँ, सियान। हाँ, वो मतलब राजा राजा है, और राजा है, पंच है, और सचिव है,
चपरासी
है,
छड़ीदार, राजा, सरपंच, सचिव, चपरासी, छड़ीदार, और इसके नीचे
बस ज्यादा नहीं है तो 8-10 गांव ऐसे बनाना है, तो 7 जन 6 जन ऐसे बना था
सचिवी। अच्छा, ये तो 7-8 विलेजेस का गाँवों का ये होता है। आप एक ही गांव का क्या होता है? सियान। Once the Kamar were living happily in the forest, depending on the forest resources for their living. After independence, in the name of tribal development, forest policies and migration of the plain people to the tribal areas brought several changes among the Kamar. The impact of these activities so strong that they lost their traditional subsistence and environment and facing a threat for their survival. Due to lack of education and requisite skills, the Kamar are not able to take advantage of the new economic opportunities which have been grabbed by the plain people migrated to the tribal areas where the Kamar are concentrated. The new forest policies imposed by the state and central government and the interference of the non-tribals and officials, the Kamar are exploited, alienated and lost control over their environment and thereby struggling to survive.
तो जमीन बाले वाला कागजात छटवा दिस, छटवा के तोर जमीन है दूसरा कैसे के बोल दिस, तो वह मिलवे नहीं करिस। आज दौड़ धूप करन कोई नेता वेता कोई धरे ना, तो बन जाएगा आज बनबे नहीं करे।
कितना एकड़ है आपका पास?
2 एकड़ है और सियान मंथ रहे, तो बोला कि वो 10 काठा खान पान भाई बाटा।
अच्छा। The loss of forest is posing a great problem, especially for women who takes the responsibility to feed themselves and their family. The Kamar are struggling for their survival. They lost their bamboo groves which are in the forest. The forest officials are not allowing the Kamar to cut the bamboos. So many Kamar lost their traditional occupation of basket making and shifted their occupation to the daily wage laborers. The Kamar are facing a threat for their survival. They are solely depending on the rice and pulses supplied through the public distribution system. The Kamar are in need of protected drinking water, permanent houses for their living, regular agricultural employment through NRGA scheme, pattas for their houses and lands. The government policies and the welfare schemes are very good, but at the implementation level it failed. To develop and protect the Kamar, we need a holistic approach for the implementing the welfare programs. The response to the government welfare programs are very good, but they are not able to get the benefit which is meant for them. The need of the hour is to provide them permanent shelters, regular distribution of provisions through public distribution system according to the assurance made by the government bamboo should be supplied to the Kamar for basket making. Tribal residential schools should be established in the Kamar regions. Health facilities are very poor. To reduce the malnutrition among the infants, pregnant and lactating mothers, the present ICDS should be strengthened. The dropout rate is more among the school-going children. The main cause are poverty. Very few children are going to school. Among the Kamar, so far, none of them completed the high school level. Only one girl is in 12th standard. Let us find out from her about her education.
Among the Kamar tribe, the first girl who has gone to 11th standard, she is the first girl. Her name is Kumari Punni. So, under the welfare program of education, she has got up to 11th standard. The village people are also proud when he is asking. He is telling that she is the first girl who has got education in the school. So afterwards, I don't know what she is going to do. After 11वीं के बाद क्या करना चाहता है? 12 होने के बाद पढ़ना चाहता है, नहीं तो शादी करके सेटल होना चाहता है?
नहीं, पढ़ना चाहता है।
पढ़ना चाहता है। आपको क्या पढ़ना चाहता है?
12वीं के बाद
कॉलेज जाना चाहता है। कहाँ है कॉलेज?
यहीं बागबार में।
बागबार में। हाँ। कौन सपोर्ट करेगा आपको पढ़ाई के लिए? पापा सपोर्ट करेगा। गवर्नमेंट से कुछ सपोर्ट नहीं मिल रहा है अभी?
नहीं मिल रहा है।
अभी नहीं, कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है। कुछ अभी इसमें बोलो, आपका नाम, गांव का नाम, सब कुछ बोलो इसमें। आपको कुछ मिल रहा है, नहीं मिल रहा है, बोलो। आपका नाम?
मेरा नाम कुमारी पुन्नी है, ग्राम पठारी मोड़ा, थाना बागबारा। मैं कन्या शाला में पढ़ती हूँ। और बताना। आज तक से मुझे कुछ भी नहीं मिला है। स्कूल में जाती हूँ तो शासन द्वारा हमें आज तक से कुछ नहीं मिला है।
हाँ, मैं क्या पढ़ना चाहता है, बोलो।
मैं 12वीं भी पढ़ना चाहती हूँ, 12वीं के बाद कॉलेज भी जाना चाहती हूँ।
आपका बात करता है मालूम? प्राइम मिनिस्टर से बात कर रहा है। उसको बोलो मुझे पढ़ाने के लिए सब बंदोबस्त आप करना चाहिए।
हमारे जैसे लोगों को आपको सहारा देना चाहिए ताकि आगे कुछ पढ़ सके। यहाँ के स्कूल का भी कुछ प्रबंध करें। टीचर लोग भी यहाँ कम हैं। हमें आर्थिक सहायता चाहिए, आप सहायता कर सकते हो तो।
The girl first getting education to the 11th standard and 12th standard. She wanted to go for higher education. She is requesting to the Minister of Education and also the Prime Minister and also the State Chief Minister to help her for higher education. Then only she will be successful. Among the Kamar tribe, she is the first girl going for education, for higher education. So the policy makers and decision makers has to look into these aspects and to encourage. Otherwise, if they are not going to get the support from the government, she will be dropped from the school. Till to date, she has not got any support from the government. Either hostel or class or uniform, books she has not got. Now she requests the government of India to support her for her education, and she is requesting you people of India to support her. This is one of the primitive or vulnerable population living in this midst of these hills.
भाटो हो बोले बासिंकल मारो जाउना हो भाटो नु बोले एउटा जाउना हो भाटो नु बोले नो बोले रानी बागेश्वरा बंदरे दरिया बाबुल दे एउटा बंदरे दरिया बाबुल दे नो जगले दे कावेश्वर